And also a film that we saw on video on demand this week was Convenience. It's not on Netflix, but it is on your iTunes and your Amazons.
Your platform chosen to you.
Yes, of that type.
Yeah, so Convenience is one where I only just heard about this when you told us. Obviously I haven't really had much of a build up to it. I didn't really know where it was going.
Well, I heard Kermode's review, and
yeah.
I've since seen other reviews, and it sounded quite funny.
Yeah, but basically we've got Ray Panthaki and Vicky McClure, basically there. And
Adeel Akhtar.
And Adeel Akhtar, of course, obviously he's the biggest. I mean,
who is the one good thing of Pan?
Yeah, but he definitely was. Like, it was so clearly the best part of Pan. Basically,
who was this? Who did he play in Pan?
Well, he was Wilson in Utopia, and then he was the guy.
Yeah.
And he was the one who helped Garrett Hedlund and
Smee.
Smee, there you go.
Smee.
Basically, we've got two convenience store robbers who mess up their crime and they end up having to work there for the rest of the night. And you can expect what you're going to get from that premise. You know, you can expect the sort of setups and the failures that are going to come from that. And why it's only 87 minutes, and as a comedy, I think it's genuinely inventive at times.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it's got a lot of new flares about it. You know, it's a really likable, funny.
It has that low budget tinge to it.
Oh yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah, like a little bit like an anti-Clerks. Sort of like yeah, a little bit like that. But it's such a funny sort of well-rounded cast. You know, you really get behind them all, and it's hilarious to see them getting all the scrapes that you expect. You know, from a simple premise, you get the simple return, and it's got some really funny moments. It's just a genuinely solid comedy.
It takes as most comedies of this sort of take. It takes a dramatic turn about an hour point in, and I think it stays there for too long. I think it comes out of the traps really fast with lots of jokes, and then when it slows down to have its emotional beats, I think it just stays there a bit too long, and it has too many. There's a good sort of 10 minutes where it's just emotional drama stuff.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to being comedy, and then it ends really strongly as well. But I think in that little middle bit, it did lose a bit of steam.
Yeah.
To just sort of let the air out a little bit.
Right, yeah. I really like
if you know what I mean. Like, when Anthony Head comes
Anthony
in,
Head's character,
he's very good, but it does sort of change the film.
Troy pops up too.
That seems like one that was just for the poster, wasn't it? Like, they could have got anybody to do it, but they got.
Yeah, I mean, for what it is, you know, it's funny, and I do kind of agree that the emotional stuff comes out as sort of it feels a bit off pace, maybe off style, even, I don't know, but yeah, it's for what it is. I enjoyed it. You know, it was funny, and I like it.
It does the obvious couple set up, smart one, dumb one, and maybe Adeel Akhtar's character's a bit too dumb.
Yeah, maybe.
But he plays it really well.
The token idiot. Yeah. You know.
But I mean, it's just great to see him again. I mean, he's a fantastic actor from Four Lines, Utopia, and then of course Pan.
And it's offensively and unoffensively short, so I mean, you're not going to lose anything from watching it.
No,
it's not bad at all.
It's available to rent or buy on those kind of sites
on your chosen platform.
There you go.